Okay, welcome back everybody. Today we're going to prepare to make our salamis. Let's get started. Alright guys, so what we're going to need, we've got 12 kilos of mixed or minced pork shoulder. That's our base. It's got a perfect mixture of fat with meat. We don't want it too lean or else the pork will become too dry, and you need the pork also for the flavour. Alright, next, like I said, I just showed you we got 12 kilos of the minced pork shoulder. We've got 40 grams garlic powder, 50 grams of pepper, 300 grams of salt. I've got pink Himalayan salt, white salt, whatever suits your fancy, as long as it's fine salt. And I've got 150 grams of sweet paprika. Alright, now what we've got to do is prepare this. We'll have to mix this all up. And last but not least, we've got some fennel seed. What I do, because a lot of people don't like the seeds because the taste just explodes in their mouth and they don't really like it, I grind it. I usually put it through a blender or a NutriBullet, so I'm pretty much making a powder. Same thing there, anywhere between 30 to 40 grams, depends on how much of that flavour you like. So yep, that's the last condiment item that we need for making our salami. So pretty much what we'll do at this stage, we'll add X amount of salt to this one. Just evenly spread it around. A couple of kilos extra. Okay, next, pepper. Okay, garlic powder. For now. So you catch my drift on what we're trying to achieve here. Like I said, you can just quickly throw it all in, but you know, we want to try to make our best to make sure everything is as even as can be. Not a hard process. I do recommend using gloves, especially or two reasons. A, you don't want to stain your hands with the sweet paprika, and B, the meat is pretty cold, so it just helps protect your hands from chilling up. Alright guys, so now as you can see, this is all mixed up. You can see it's changed colour with the sweet paprika. It's gone a bit reddier. The smell is absolutely beautiful. So all we've got to do now, I'm just going to bag this up, and we'll put that in the fridge and let it rest overnight. So like I said, for every kilo of meat you're using, 25 grams of salt. And like I said, I've got 12 kilos. So that 12 kilos amounts to 300 grams. Alright, so it's been 24 hours everyone, so what we've done now, as you can see, we've got our meat, it's all ready to go. I'll give you a good look at them. So what happens with these. Pretty much. Okay, so that's pretty much the length. They're already tied up at one end. They're all done. So what we do now with these, just a little bit of water and give them a little soak. And what that does, because these are collagen, that's enough. And they'll just make them more pliable for us to use. Okay, so we're ready to rock and roll. It's been 24 hours. We've got our salami mix ready to go. It's smelling fantastic. We've got our sausage machine ready to rock and roll. In the sink, I've got our castings, our casings. They're already tied up at one end, which makes it easier. So that's what we're going to fill. Alright guys, so we're ready to rock and roll. Again, with these, because they're soaking in the water, just squeeze the water out of them. Not a big issue. Now with the open end, all we do, we pop it over the nozzle and we push it as forward as can be. And then before we start, Nina's going to get the salami mince, put it in here. Once we put the machine on, that's going to press. I'm going to firmly hold. The whole idea with these is to really compress them, because you don't want no air. Although once we're done, we will pin prick the casings, so if there is any air, it can escape, because that will foul your meat. We'll show you the processes on two of them, then we'll just put on time lapse for the rest of them, because it is a little process and we're not going to bore you to death with that one. So when you're ready, let's rock and roll. Just a smidgen. Not good. Yep. Alright, we'll just wait for the machine to stop. Got to do. We grab this end and we twist. An elastic band. Okay, so that's pretty much what we're looking at. So that's eventually, once we pin prick these, as like I was saying before, there is a little bit of air in this one, the first one, but we pin prick these, and then we're going to be hanging them up like that. And they'll be spaced apart in a cool area, in my case in our garage, which is absolutely freezing. So there you go guys, hope you enjoyed that little bit of time lapse there. Like I said, I wasn't going to put you through an hour of doing this, but we've done them. Like I said, I've already done them, but for the purpose. There's a pen. All you got to pretty much do is a few holes here and there, and what that does is, as this shrinks, it'll let whatever air is in there out, because it's important to get rid of the air. Like I was saying before, you've got the ready pre-done strings. They're going to be hanged up in the garage because it's nice and cold. Okay guys, so there it is. We've got them hanging in the garage. As you can see, the spaces between them, so they're nicely separated. Plenty of air to go through them. So that's it. So now with this, we give them a minimum of 3 to 4 weeks depending on the temperature. This year is pretty cold, so I would probably say 3.5 weeks. Alright guys, so like I said, 3 to 4 weeks. I'm banking on 3.5 because they're a little bit larger than these ones. What I am going to show you is some of the ones that we made last winter. As you can see, what I do, they're usually that long. I cut them into pieces of 3, and we put them through the cryovac machine. So fantastic. They are a product that can stay around for a while. So what I am going to do, I will just show you how we take this skin off. Pretty simple. And there we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Well, and like always, I hope you enjoyed that video. And if you did, please like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.